If you love golden retrievers, you know they're known for their loyalty, sweetness, and big personalities, but unfortunately, not every dog gets the loving home they deserve. That's where GRRAND, the golden retriever rescue and adoption of needy dogs, steps in. This Louisville-based nonprofit has been rescuing, rehabilitating, and rehoming dogs since the 90s. And here to tell us more are Andrea, Chris, and Sweet Face at the very end over there. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us a little bit about your mission over at GRRAND.
So GRRAND has been a nonprofit since 1996, so it's 30 years this year. And since our inception, we have rescued and rehomed almost 7,000 dogs.
Wow.
We serve golden retrievers, but we also take in labs, Great Pyrenees, and doodles. We are always trying to do our best for our dogs, and we are basically based on an organization that is just working based on with volunteer help. So we always need volunteers. Always need volunteers.
Yeah.
So yeah, we really love what we do, and we're all basically obsessed with dogs.
Yes. I want to adopt all of them, probably. But tell me a little bit about Sweet Face and her story.
Sure. So Sweet Face is about 2 years old. She came in to us from, it was an owner surrender, or someone who had just, fallen on some tough times. It can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
It's really great that we can be there, to come in and help these dogs when people aren't able to care for them any longer for various reasons. She is a fantastic yellow lab.
Yes.
She has a systemic fungal disease called blastomycosis. It starts in your lungs. It's very common in the Mississippi and Ohio River basin, so this area. It's very similar to histoplasmosis, which I have. So we are kind of kindred spirits. We both have a very similar eye disease. I always joke we are literally the blind leading the blind when we're out walking. You have to laugh every once in a while.
Yeah.
But she unfortunately has to have one of her eyes removed. And our kennel is fantastic. If you have to be at a kennel, it's the best. Love it in there, but it's not a great place to recover from a surgery.
Right.
So we really love to find her a medical foster. She also needs to be spayed, so we just want to do that at the same time when she has to have that eye removed. Go ahead and get her spayed, get her in a foster home to let her recover, and maybe it will be a foster failure.
Yeah.
But that's really what we need for her right now, is just someone who can take her in and look after her while she's on the mend.
And so do a lot of the dogs that you take in, are a lot of them surrenders?
We get like really bad breeding situations, like irresponsible breeders. We get owner surrenders. We get like people who pass away and don't have anyone. We see a little bit of everything, and it's all sad. It's all just equally sad, but it's kind of an emotional roller coaster when you do rescue work, because you're crying one day over something just horrible, and the next day you're just crying happy tears. So it's a real roller coaster ride, but it's fantastic.
Well, probably more tears when they find that forever home.
Yes, absolutely.
That's always the goal. So, if people are interested in maybe helping out Sweet Face or any of the other dogs that you currently have, what's the best place to go about that?
So we right now desperately need foster homes. That's basically what we need. They can fill out an application in our website. Our website is GRRAND.org. That is GRRAND.org. Especially now during the spring break, we do need foster homes, so they will find the information that they need in our website.
And same with volunteers,
yes,
going out and helping out.
Correct, that is correct. We right now also need volunteers for specific tasks, so if they check our website, they will find the information right there.
Yeah, if you can't come to the kennel, if you're not a hands-on kind of person, we have positions for any, if you want to stay at home and work on the computer, we've got something for you to do. We need volunteers in just about every,
capacity.
Yeah. And we're an all-volunteer organization, that's pretty special to be able to say that.
Yeah,
we're no kill,
yeah,
all volunteer. So I know the founder and everyone involved is very proud of that.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we hope to help so many dogs in our community, so thank you so much
Thank
for
you
stopping
so much
by.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So again, to learn more, just head over to grand.org.